Have you ever heard of a place called Centralia? It's in America, or at least it was. You see, back in the 1960s, it was a typical small town, quiet, uneventful, just normal. But then the ground beneath them quite literally split open. It was a massive chasm, hundreds of feet wide and deep. And as the townspeople stood there in shock, something else emerged from the cracks. And to do it effectively would cost hundreds of millions of dollars and years of work. It's easier to just let it burn itself out, which according to some experts could take another 250 years. Flames. They were shooting up from the earth, spewing carbon monoxide and sulfur dioxide. Houses began collapsing. The local high school had to be evacuated. People fled their homes, some never to return. The year before, 1962, a coal mine beneath the town had caught fire. No one knows exactly how or why. These things happen, but they're rare. Usually, the fires burn themselves out pretty quickly, but not this one. Those who stayed behind watched as bulldozers moved in to demolish their homes. Then the zip code was revoked, and today, only a handful remain, living in what amounts to a ghost town. It was buried in smoke and fire, cut off from the world above. Some say the whole town is now a part of hell, and those who live there are trapped for eternity, or maybe they're just misunderstood. Maybe they're living in their own little slice of heaven. Who am I to judge? All I know is I wouldn't want to live there, would you? Some refuse to leave because they don't want to abandon their homes. Others, well, they say it's too late to leave. There's nowhere else to go. Decades passed and the fire still hadn't stopped. In fact, it had spread through miles of underground coal seams, turning the entire town into what's known as a smoldering zone. By the 1980s, it was clear the town wasn't going to survive. Most of the 1,000 or so residents left. You'd think they'd put out the fire, right? Well, attempts to stop it failed. So, if anyone ever tells you a town vanished, remember Centralia, it didn't just vanish.